How many times have you sabotaged yourself before you even started? We're going to discuss that today in this video, along with 2 steps to help you not do that in the future. Hey there, my name is Christine Becker, and if you are new to this channel and you like the content you see, then I invite you to subscribe to this channel by hitting that red subscribe button below and click that bell next to it so you don't miss a thing. Let's dive quickly into self-sabotage and what makes it tick. First of all, very often it's just a fear of failure. You have these great goals and you have these great things you want to accomplish, but the thought of doing them, it scares you because you're afraid you're going to fail. You're afraid you're not going to meet your goals. So therefore, you sabotage yourself before you even start. And no, you don't do this on purpose. You don't set yourself up and say, well, I'm just going to make myself fail, right? That's just silly. But subconsciously, that's exactly what you're doing because it's comfortable where you are. There's comfort in the known. You are afraid of failure and you might even be afraid of success. I know it sounds contradictory to everything you have planned, but so many of us are just as afraid of success as we are failure. So what you must do is understand your success comfort zone. And what that means is when you are taking those steps, it can be a career goal, it can be a health goal, it doesn't matter what it is. When you are taking those steps and you notice you're winning, just say you're trying to lose weight and you notice your clothes are starting to feel loose, all of a sudden you have these fears, and the fears could be many. You could be afraid of intimacy. You could be afraid of people looking at you differently because you've used your weight as a protection. And I'm going to link below to emotional eating video that I did that'll help explain this to you. But when you feel those clothes starting to get loose, you have that success comfort zone and you start sabotaging yourself without even realizing it. You notice that you're having those chips again at night, or you're having those extra alcoholic drinks again, and you start putting that weight back on because that's comfortable for you. So when you realize that success comfort zone that you have, you just have to be aware and you have to grab hold of that strength that you do have and not allow yourself to go down that same route again and again and again. Just remember that when you start going outside of that comfort zone, it is a threat to what is comfortable to you. Change is scary, but change is necessary in order to achieve those great things that you want to achieve. And that brings me to a tool that you can use to help you with this, and that's to visualize yourself there. That is to place yourself as having attained that goal. Picture it, and don't just picture it, feel it, right? Feel the excitement, feel the victory that you feel inside, and that just exciting, like you can't believe it, like you finally made it, and people are congratulating you and they're hugging you and you feel so incredible. That's what you have to picture. It's not just picturing it, it's feeling it, and it's holding on to those feelings and concentrating on those feelings. So when you feel that fear, when you feel yourself starting to sabotage yourself once again, you are going to be able to fall back on this visualization. You're going to be able to fall back on those feelings. And when you take that one little step, when you have that little victory, it will inspire you. It will fuel you to keep going. And before you know it, you will realize that you have met that goal. Also realize that self-sabotage is also a defense mechanism because you're afraid it's going to hurt. So let's just say that you've been in a bad relationship, because we've all been in one of those, right? So you're in a bad relationship and you got hurt. Like I've been hurt before, so I get it. So your defense mechanism is to not date anybody anymore, or at least not to date anybody that's quality. You are sabotaging every other good relationship because you're afraid that you are going to get hurt. But if you don't take a chance on that goal, if you don't realize your limiting beliefs, then you will never be able to have those rewards of a fulfilling and amazing life. I want you to pick one area in your life that you are self-sabotaging the most. Now I want you to grab a piece of paper and Set your timer for 15 minutes and write down every single reason that you might think of as to why you are self-sabotaging. It doesn't matter what it is. Next, I want you to look at what you wrote down and counter-think why you wrote that. So counter-think all of those things in a positive light. And then what I want you to do with that, we're gonna go back to what I just said and visualize the success. Visualize the possibilities. Visualize that what could happen to you if everything went right. Look, none of this is overnight, but if you take these steps one step at a time and practice patience and love with yourself, you will begin to notice when you're self-sabotaging. You will notice these things and you will be able to grab yourself up and take one little step at a time into the right direction. And you will be able to live the life that you have always dreamed of living. Look, if I can do this, anybody can do this. I have used these very own things in my life to crush my self-sabotaging that used to so restrict me and hold me down. I really hope this video has been helpful in helping you to realize why you self-sabotage and also helping you to realize that you can break it. If it has been helpful for you, then I ask you to give this video a thumbs up. And please remember to subscribe to this channel if you find it helpful, because every Thursday I bring you new content to help you live your best life ever. Bye.